Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of I Love You Colonel Sanders, the KFC dating sim. We are now at episode 6 of the series and we will just start with a cooking competition. Timer ready. Okay, I think it's the competition that we will be timed, I guess. That's what I'm talking about. Ow! It's so cute. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Love the music here. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1 and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. I'm so stressed. Celsius. That's right, but how would you have even gotten to this school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Oh, it motivates me so much to rub Sprinkle's belly. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Good luck to us. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? I think it's 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging and fancy pies! Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavors? The most favorite state of mind is stress. Oh, that's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be the great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? It comes from a small town. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Ow! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence, sizzling, bubbling. Sizzling. Was it bubbling? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, waifu. Is actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders on his horse. Wonderful horse. How many spoonfuls of gravy to take to the dish? What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. You were stranded on a deserted island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! We see his chest now and his pinch is on fire in the wind. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot a question. You're gonna start running together. What does that have to do with the crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuit? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements for a dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasp. Yikes! Bzz. I know you'll have nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilize in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but waifu does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. I will hurt myself. Waifu! No! but you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh my god, it's so intense. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of waifu's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I am the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask waifu to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Indeed, it is too difficult. Do it for me, please. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours a hot chocolate sauce on the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. It's like too fancy for his kind of cooking. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you hee. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. It's magnificent mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I don't know. She wants to whisper something. I think I will put myself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Oh! This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh, it's a bit disgusting. Game over! We just lost? Did we just lose the game? Try again. I really messed up, guys. It was really difficult. Maybe this time we will have a better chance with the timer. I will not read the question and everything. I will just answer while looking at the screen, I guess. I'll say what I will answer though. Perfect. Okay, it's Celsius. That's right. 11. That's right. Vigilance. Okay. Small town, sorry. Oh. Silence. Yay! That's right, when they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. Notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. Like he believes in me. He's cheering me on. Okay, think about it. Now it will be difficult because he's on my mind all the time. And I'm not concentrated enough when I think about him. Many spoonful. What? Okay, all the answers are with Colonel Sanders. We can't win. I think this part is totally normal with the answers we have. I think it's normal that her end get crushed. It's part of the story. Okay. Let's skip that. We don't care. We will internalize the rage we feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. And they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Semester lasts 2 days. We'll be okay. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow. You run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. Its goddess Sanders is probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. What the hell is wrong with me? And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I can do anything except cook chicken. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. A resolve that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money will deter me from giving the best I had to give. Ain't no mountain high enough. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something innate inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy present pop. Battle's card from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! He's back! Goko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Goko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Bako, my queen. And I, Goko, I'm here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Bako? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Burko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Waifu is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life too short to making enemies. I suppose. We really don't need to fight. Just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. And multiple eyes. And spokes everywhere. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Jump on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp.
Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it, you were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the school, until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely, Buckle used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile, like Ashley and Van Van. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Why food together? I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Whoa! Personal invite! We can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. My theories about his home. I think he will have chicken everywhere in his kitchen. I think the decor will be like yellowish and red. I can't wait to see what his home looks like. And we will find out in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye bye!